Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and our little series. This is my sister Haley.
Hi.
I'm Bree or Breezy. Already know that probably if you've been on my channel. If not, welcome. We're gonna do Wellness Wednesday. This is the second time around. First time we talked about just more of like nutrition side of things, like healthy eating. Today we're gonna talk about coachability. So this applies more specifically in CrossFit, but I mean, I feel like any group classes really.
Yeah. And also, like, a lot of these things can apply to my nutrition coaching as well. So if you're one of those clients, being coachable, and you can apply this in the workforce too.
Yeah.
And you can just take what we say and apply it to wherever situation that you feel like you might not be coachable in or you could improve upon.
Yeah. We'll talk about 5 things. Some of them kind of relate and overlap, but we'll just hit 5 main points. We're gonna try to be quick. What is coachability? I guess we could start with.
Yeah. I mean, to me, when I think of coachability, you know, accepting help, being a positive influence in the class, making me feel like my job is helping them and improving their fitness in that way. I mean,
it's just like one of those things where you understand it more when you are a coach. We're both like full-time CrossFit coaches, so also Butler, Haley's dog in the background.
Yeah, sorry.
If you see him, it's fine. It's just like your overall attitude and energy. So like you come in, you want to learn, you want help, you take criticism, you're always like doing things positively. We would say the first part of it is attitude.
Right off the bat, if you walk into the gym with a smile on your face, a positive attitude, you look like you're excited to be there.
Yeah.
I already feel a vibe from you that you seem more coachable and willing and ready to learn. Coachable in that aspect of attitude would be just a positive mindset, willing, ready.
And some people don't have good days, that's fine too, but you can also still be like kind and nice with that in mind. And for us, it's easier like to connect with someone when they have a good attitude and like relate and help you. It's just a foundation for being coachable is your attitude. And number 2 is getting more specifically into CrossFit now in our job, scaling workouts and when a coach recommends scaling. This is a big one.
Yeah. Like one of the biggest frustrations as a coach is when I know that someone needs to scale down and I request or ask them to scale down and they either fight me back on it, refuse to scale down, or just like blatantly ignore the comment that I made.
It's also the way you say it too, but they feel like, you know, if we're asking them to scale, it's like we don't think they're capable of that, or we don't think like they can do that. And that's not it. Is there's an intended stimulus for a workout. That means there's a certain way it's supposed to be done. We're gonna scale it so that everybody kind of fits in that mold. 10 rounds of this, and that isn't gonna apply to everybody in the same time frame, and we want you guys to work the same way.
For example, like today's workout, they could be scaling it down by the weight, or literally I had someone do no weight and just do squats to a ball to work on depth. It's not meant to be an offensive thing, so if we tell you to scale by some form, like I love when I have people who, if maybe it's a 10-round workout, I'm like, all right, you're gonna do 8 rounds because I want you to be fast moving, I want you to get the right stimulus, and they're like, okay, cool, thanks, like, and they take it and they move on. Like going back to this morning, I had someone who I literally took dumbbells away from and told them to squat onto a ball, and they were super happy to do that because they wanted to improve their squat.
That all comes back to is us wanting our athletes to be better, and that only starts with foundations of things. So, or getting down to like moving lightweight quickly. You're only gonna be able to move heavyweight quickly if you move lightweight quickly. So that's why a lot of times we're trying to do this to help you be better as an athlete and progress through that stuff.
The bottom line is accept scaling and know that it's
gonna
okay,
help you.
And it's helpful, and we're doing it for a reason, not just because we want to see you scale down.
And it happens to everyone. I had a workout last week where I started the first round, I think, like RX Plus, that one, but a different one where I started RX Plus. And after the first round, I was like, that is not the stimulus. I couldn't do whatever it was. I'm broken. And I'm like, okay, I'm going back to RX. And I like told my classes about that throughout the day. Like that happens to me too. Like sometimes you just need to take a step back and be like, whoa, like that's not the right weight or distance or whatever. 3 is handling criticism. So that kind of goes into play with everything else, but more specifically, just like the way you're responding to that. So if we ask someone, you know, I want you to take 20 pounds off that deadlift and really work on being able to pull with better positioning, doing that and actually trying to fix the problem versus like when we walk away, like throwing the weight back on or just ignoring us.
And you just keep ignoring it and not trying to change it. And basically it's just like if you ignore the comment, brush us off, that's when it's frustrating as a coach because we obviously are caring about your movement patterns and your safety because we don't want you to injure yourself.
And so much of what we do in CrossFit is technique. So by listening to those things, you're going to be able to move larger loads. That's just like the the truth of it. Especially for things like split jerks, like snatch. Like you can be strong as a house, but if you have no technique, like you're going to hit a plateau, and that's where you need to be able to like accept criticism and feedback. Because if you don't change those things, it's never going to get better. Even coaches need coaches. So it's just something you should think of as a positive thing. Yeah. Number 4 is asking for help. So this could be just asking us to look at a lift you're doing, asking us for a drill to practice something, asking us what we think of a workout, whatever it is.
Certain mobility piece that you can work to improve on an area of mobility.
I had someone ask me today, shout out to Dan McGowan if you're watching this. He asked me how he could improve something like his grip strength and something like his hamstring mobility and like toes to bar work. So we like talked about that. That's what you have to do if you want to work on specific things.
Shout out to Randy, who asked me how he can improve his strict pull-up, and I gave him something to do every single day or a couple days a week after class, and he spends 4 to 5 minutes doing it every day, but he asked, so I gave it to him.
Right. Okay. Shout out to those people. They're CrossFit Q members. If you go to our gym, if you don't, then you're not gonna know. I don't know. I have members all the time that'll ask me like, can you watch this snatch? Can you watch this clean? And it's like, to me, that's like respectful. I'm like, okay, cool. Like they want to know how they can improve. If you're constantly going through your lift day by day and you don't think that you need someone to watch it, like unless you are like going to the Olympics, we all need help. Like, can we just put that out there? Like nobody's perfect. I'm not, she's not. We all could, you could work on something like lifting for like the rest of your life and still find things you have to fix.
Virtuosity.
Yeah. Last one.
Jinx.
Respect. Kill cliff. A kill cliff or a kombucha because we hate soda.
Respect. It's a good one. I can just think of like specific things in my mind where maybe I ask someone to do something or to maybe be a little bit more quiet or listen or move in, and they don't respect me as a coach. I'm there to help you, and like to me it's like you're coming to a CrossFit gym, yes, for the community, but to be coached by someone, you could go to the Global gym and do the same workout technically by yourself. So I want to feel respected by my athletes and know that they care about what I have to say.
I feel like too, something that if you're a coach watching this and you're a female, it is hard sometimes, because we are like on the younger side. I'm 26. How old are you? 24. And we're females, so we have had plenty of times where we have males that are older than us that don't like to be told certain things or like what they should be doing as far as lifting and other things go, because I don't know, it's just like an ego thing. I think we go through a lot like as far as our coaching and getting new certifications, and this is an ongoing job of learning. We're studying every night, looking at new drills, new movements, ways to coach things. It's like we spend our life doing this, and we devote so much time and effort into this. And we come home all the time and we're like, I'm obsessed with my job. That was like the greatest thing ever. So don't get us wrong for saying that. But
I've definitely had
we've had times where
like,
we've been like, you know, people disrespect us.
Ew, we burped.
But the moral of that one is just respect your coach. Guy, girl, 22 years old, 39 years old, whatever. They're doing this job to help, at least we are doing this job to help people live better, healthier lives.
Think about those 5 different things and see maybe where you can improve upon any of those areas. If you feel like you're well-rounded, or what kind of...
Do some, but not do others. So it's attitude, scaling, how you handle criticism, asking for help, and respect.
Time to go coach.
Thanks for watching. Gonna go take her class and get coached.
Woo! Coaching.
Bye. Butler, come say bye.
Butler, come here.
Come on. Come here, come in the middle. Hi. Bye. Say bye. Give him a smooch.
Mwah.